Hello, everybody. Welcome back to wwtftgs, the fastest game show. I'm MikeC.
And I am Fred White.
Hey, please excuse me, man. I'm eating a little bit, so thanks for excusing me. Today we're here to talk to you about some important news. You know what I'm saying? How we like to bring you news at the Gamer Show, just like what's really going on.
Okay. So Al Sharpton is in the news again, or he wants to be in the news again. Now, everybody knows about this DEI that a lot of companies are rolling back, and they have messed around and found out. So Target and Walmart had reached out to Al Sharpton to talk to him about rolling back the DEI initiatives, and we're going to talk about that with them going to Al Sharpton. All right. Now, first, before we start discussing anything about Al Sharpton, I don't want anybody to get it twisted. I think that Mike's going to share a little story about a hot mic situation that either I apparently forgot about or don't know about. I think that he does excellent with speaking on black rights and the black causes and stuff like that. But just for him to be the go-to guy for every black problem, that I have an issue with. Again, Target and Walmart reached out to him, wanted to talk to him about the DEI rollback initiatives, and that's what we're going to be discussing a little bit today. So, Mike, what do you have to say?
Actually, you know what? It wasn't Al Sharpton. It was Jesse Jackson.
Oh,
it wasn't Al Sharpton. It wasn't Al Sharpton. It was Jesse Jackson. I take that back. Well, what I'm talking about is
the hot mic
with the hot mic, with the hot mic issue, because it was like, who does Obama think he is and stuff like that. When you remember now, Jesse Jackson wasn't Al Sharpton. It wasn't Al Sharpton. So I take that back. But what we was discussing was how Al Sharpton is not the end all be all as far as for people that help out black people. You have other people that speak up in the culture. I know you always bring up Roland Martin and some of these other brothers on these other affiliate news systems like on YouTube and stuff like that. I watched this show called Undisputed as well too. This educated, he was a lawyer and everything, but he talks about black rights and stuff that goes on and stuff that you see behind the scenes and everything like that. And they should be trying to get some of these brothers up on there to and you know what, and the fact that they're reaching out to them about that DEI initiative, you know what I'm saying, seems like it's all wrong anyway, because it should be inclusion with all races. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't understand as far as this whole thought process of, we're just letting people in because they're black, they're white, or whatever. When we come about thinking about stuff, we need ideas from everybody. I think that was the whole reason of that inclusion type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to get different views for everything. Because who's to say your view is right or your view is wrong? You know what I'm saying? When you get a collective ideas and collective minds together, you have different ideas, different perspectives. Then you can talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You just having just my idea. You can't really grow or anything like that. You need those other ideas, because you just can't have something just all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? In order to make stuff better. That's like through history, which they're trying to eliminate. History, what they say, if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we need to know our history. We need to keep our history. We need to stop sugarcoating, whitewashing, and all that other stuff that we're trying to do with history like it didn't exist. You wouldn't believe how many things that other people have did to create this world and make it a better place. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the different inventions and stuff like that. So them up there just reaching out to who they think is the end all be all, Al Sharpton. I don't know, but he has done, like I said, Fred, he has done a lot of stuff as far as for black people. But you do have other outlets and stuff that you can reach out to. But obviously, they want to, get people back into the stores, because it's all about money and capitalism and profit. So they're trying to find a way so black people see that they're asking Al Sharpton, like, oh, they're asking a black guy. So maybe I should come come start shopping like that? Because it's always the idea. It's always about money and capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really care about us? No, they care about our dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're trying to bring that person, you know, to see about getting us back into those stores. Go ahead, Fred.
Well, as much as I praise and adore Al Sharpton and Roland Martin and D.L. Hughley, and these brothers, they speak out not for only black people, but they just speak out for human injustice at all. The deal with Target and Walmart, I feel that that's not the guy that you should be reaching out to. You can't tell me that Roland Martin or Al Sharpton or D.L. Hughley, those are constant shoppers inside of Walmart or Target. Now you gotta know what type of store Walmart and Target is. Walmart and Target is a store where you go to get supposedly a bang for your buck, right? Or on some items, let's exclude like electronics, like video games and movies and stuff like that. But clothing, apparel, and things of that nature. You can't tell me the three people that I've named out of that are frequent flyers in these stores, right? The way that it should have been, Target and Walmart. If you want to talk to talk to people that really shop at your stores. Like, you can talk to Mike and myself. And what I would suggest that you would hold not just two people like me and Mike, you would hold a whole panel. These are billion-dollar companies. They have money. It's nothing to say, okay, we're going to rent out a stadium or a town hall and discuss that, because you just don't take one man perspective and say, okay, he speaks for everybody. Because as much as Al Sharpton and D.L. Hughley and Roland Martin, as much as I adore these brothers, I love these brothers, they do not speak for me. They don't speak for us. They do not speak. They are not the one all and be all. You can't just go to one man behind closed doors and say, okay, how do we get rid of this black problem that we encountered? Okay, for Walmart and Target, for you even trying to have this discussion with Al Sharpton, knowing that you already know what you did wrong. You roll back the DEI initiative. There should not be I want to have a conversation with this man. Because you're not going to reverse the policy. You went against your base consumers, which is poor folks like myself. You went against us to appease a $1 billion
person.
I'm not even going to call him a person, a felon, a convicted felon, $1 billion felon that don't shop at Target. Oh, I guarantee you, out his lifetime, the Klansmen in the White House could not produce a Walmart or Target receipt. I guarantee. I bet every transformer that I got inside the studio that he cannot produce a Walmart or Target receipt. He does not shop there. You all that's following behind him with these DEI canceling all this other stuff, you're doing nothing but kissing his butt. And it's not the millionaires and the billionaires, because they don't shop at Walmart and Target. There's no billionaire besides, I guess, Shaq that keeps it real. There's no, you can't name me 10 billionaires that shop at Target or Walmart on a monthly basis. And that's who you alienated. So Target and Walmart and all you other companies that's rolling back your DEI programs, this is what you do. First of all, you part ways with the Grand Wizard. That's what you do. And you don't have to have a sit-down meeting. Because if you do have a sit-down meeting with these black folks that you all alienated, you're going to find out where they're going to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. Part your ways with the administration, the current administration. Don't bow down to them, because he's not your customer. He's not a customer.
He's
Trump is not a customer of Walmart. Trump is not a customer of Target. He is not a customer of any of that. So you go into Al Sharpton, which every time we get a black problem, every time something goes wrong, who do they run to? Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton is not the end-all be-all of black problems. That's not what you do. If you really want to solve the problem for Walmart and Target, what you do is you part your ways, which you're not going to do. And if you want to have a show, you know, to make it seems like you're trying to do the right thing, you hold a town hall meeting, rent out a stadium, and invite all your Walmart or your Target shoppers, and have a mic set up where you can go up there and you can say your grievances and have it orderly. But just don't talk to one man. That ain't going to work. So, Al Sharpton, you know, I love you, bro. I got much respect for you. I'm glad of what you did with the civil, what you helped with the civil rights movements and all the other stuff that you were involved in. But, bruh, you do not speak for everybody. You want to have a discussion about this racism that's going on inside the government. Hold a town hall meeting. Rent out a venue that will hold thousands of shoppers. You're not in Walmart and Target. You're reaching out to people that don't frequent your stores as much as a person like myself, well, used to, like myself and my brother sitting below me. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that you need to reach out to. Now that I was shocked.
Ditto, I agree with you. So I changed up what I just said earlier. You're right in that aspect, you know what I'm saying? Because these a lot of the people that really make all that money and everything, they're really not. They need to talk to the community.
Yeah.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly with that town hall. You know, talk to your people, talk to these areas where your stores are at, and see exactly what they need. And, you know, and then it could be a win-win. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about money anyway. But it could be a win-win. Take care of your customers. The customers will take care of you.
Correct.
Point blank.
Because we are the ones that filling out your pockets, not these billionaires. Right. Billionaires buy Gucci and Prada. They don't go inside of Target and Walmart and buy Martha Stewart and Ann Ones. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Right. Make it make sense.
You're right. Make it make sense. Because there's a whole lot of nonsense going on. That's all I got for it.
All right.
All right. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head over to Facebook store page to find all low prices. Don't forget to hit up that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show, and keep on watching.
Hey, y'all do know we are on TikTok now, so please go over there and give us a follow. And please remember to like and subscribe to all our social media networks. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you next time. Keep on watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
Later.